Sports Center involving one of the best running backs in the game since last season. Disturbing video has surfaced on TMZ involving Kareem Hunt of the Kansas City Chiefs. Before we show you, keep in mind it is graphic video. An incident took place in February in a Cleveland hotel where Hunt has an apartment. Take a look at the video from TMZ. The red arrow points right there to Kareem Hunt and an unnamed woman who are seen talking in the hallway, separated by several people. Hunt, though, shoves the woman at that moment. Several people try to come in to separate, and you see Hunt again shoving the woman, who then eventually will try to come back into the picture and slap Hunt in the face. But you see her go down hard right there. At that time, some men try to escort Hunt down the hallway into a room. There's a little bit of a moment of calm before Hunt eventually breaks free. And eventually, he collides with another man. As you see the woman, she had gotten up, but she's struggling to stand, and Hunt goes right back there and kicks her. Police were called to the scene. No arrests were made. No charges were filed, even though, according to TMZ, prosecutors did have access to the surveillance video. All parties were questioned, and everybody has conflicting stories. The woman Hunt shoved says the dispute was over her not wanting to have sex with one of them. Hunt said it began when she called him the N-word. You see, that was in February. Then you see the statement here from Chiefs owner Clark Hunt, who was asked about the incident, that incident, as well as one that happened in February. Here's the quote. "The team's made up of a bunch of young men. They're not always going to make the best decisions, but we have a strong support system, both with the coaching staff and also with our player development department that works with young guys and talks to them about the situations that they want to be in." Kareem is a young man, second year in the league, obviously had a very big year on the field last year. I'm sure he learned some lessons this offseason and hopefully won't be in those kind of situations in the future. Again, that was Chiefs owner Clark Hunt, and that was back in August. ESPN's Adam Schefter joins us now. Adam, this video surfaced today about 2:30 Eastern time. We know that the Chiefs excused Kareem Hunt for the day. What is next for the Chiefs and for the NFL?
Somebody has to take action here, Sage, and somebody has to take action quickly, because there's no way that a video like this can surface from an incident in February and there not be immediate action taken. Not with the stance that the league has adopted on domestic violence and the way it has tried to treat it over the years. And I would expect at some point here, maybe as early as tonight, that we will get some sort of ruling. I don't know whether the league or the Chiefs decide to put him on the commissioner exempt list or suspend him under the personal conduct policy or sideline him for the rest of the season. But the league is not going to go too lightly. It's done that before, and it has learned its lesson. And so there's a real chance here that we're going to get a decision from somebody, whether it's the Kansas City Chiefs, who didn't do enough in the past, or the NFL, who didn't do enough in the past. But when there's a video like this, either they saw the video and decided not to address it, or they didn't investigate it enough to get the video that TMZ released this afternoon at 2:30. There's no easy way around this at this particular point in time. And so when the video surfaces today, the league or the Chiefs, one or the other, has to take a stance that is going to be strong, that's going to make up for all the time that we didn't see this video, and is going to reflect the stance that the league has tried to adopt in all the years that the domestic violence issues have come into the NFL and changed the way that society looks at these issues.
Again, the statement from Chiefs owner Clark Hunt, that was in August. We don't know if he saw the video, but we know he knew that the incident had taken place. You mentioned the past, Adam. It's been 4 years since the video surfaced of former Ravens running back Ray Rice hitting his then-fiancée, now wife. Thanks to the video really becoming public, that incident completely changed the landscape of how domestic violence is viewed, not just in sports. How do you think the handling of that case, Adam, especially because the Ravens, the NFL, were criticized for not moving quickly enough? How could that affect this?
Well, there was a team today that texted me that said this is Ray Rice all over again. When a video surfaces, when law enforcement does nothing. We talked about the NFL here, but again, how did police see this video and not charge anybody in this particular case? That is baffling that the Cleveland Police Department, upon interviewing all the witnesses, upon seeing the actual video, could say, we've seen enough here and not move on. And that was a conversation that occurred during Ray Rice, why the police department didn't do something, and it's going to occur now. There are going to be lots of questions asked of a lot of people. The police department, the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's why, ultimately, I believe that there will be immediate action taken. It will not be soft. It will not be lenient. There will be no question and no margin of error here, because when there is video, Sage, as we learned from the Ray Rice case, everything gets changed.
Yep, again, it happened a long time ago in February. No arrests were made. Good point by you. No charges were filed as well. That is our Adam Schefter with the latest on Kareem Hunt from Kansas City. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Sage.